Hey, what's up, everybody? We're here. In case you're interested, Lucy just had her breakfast. That's how far behind I am with everything today. Just got very uncomfortably sick at 4 o'clock this morning, and then got, again, when I was out with Lucy, got sick. So I've been attending to that. All right, so that's my personal problems, anyhow. Oh, here's good things. Trump's not going to the Super Bowl. Now, there's a couple of reasons they're given for that. All right, one is it's a security risk. The other is that it is a security risk because he has ICE standing outside looking for illegals, which is going to probably cut down on the in-house attendance of the Super Bowl. And those are expensive tickets, so I don't know what's going to happen. There probably some of the vendors will get arrested too. ICE doesn't give a shit. They're the secret police, ladies and gentlemen. They're the KGB, the Gestapo, whatever you want to call them, that's them. Take those masks off, boys. But so anyhow, they said the reason they didn't want him to pretend that a sitting president whose immigration policies everybody hates is going to be sitting in the stands when they have what's this guy's name? I forgot both of their names just now. Wow. Oh, Green Day and Bad Bunny. When you have those two guys up there who are definitely not big fans of Trump's, especially Green Day, it could get very interesting, and protesters are going to come out of the woodwork, and they don't want the president there because it would be a little bit dangerous for him. I say go, let him take the shots at him, let him sit up there and, go give them the finger, all right? Since Super Bowl and everybody else is giving him the finger. Alright, so, no Super Bowl for Donald Trump. That was good because I hate it when I don't like to see him in person. I just don't want to see him. I get nauseous. Alright, and then a big story, well, not a big story, a continuing story out of Minneapolis is that Kristi Noem was getting thrown under the bus, folks. Whether anybody thinks it's going to happen or not, or you think Donald's all of a sudden going to be a nice guy, he's not. He's a prick. He's a hard-on. And it's about time for him to start firing people in his out of his cabinet. That's what he does all the way. But, this is you see the headline on YouTube. It's over, Christie. I checked it out. There's no such. She's not over yet, but there is an increasing call for the impeachment, her impeachment. So, which I didn't know you could do to cabinet ministers. Cabinet people. Well, I guess they can. So she might be the first to go, and she's a loudmouth bitch. She needs some. It might be the best thing that could happen for Americans. We'll wait and see on that one. Let me go do this again. See, the MSNBC is now MS Now, and that confuses me. Just confuses me. Now this is the same pretty much as CNC does. It's the Posted. Dire warnings about Trump's administration if there's cold responses. The Latinos aren't getting a warm welcome from the MAGA people, which is, they're sorry. You guys got tans. They don't like people with tans. All right, let's see. Kristi Noem, here's what they say. Kristi Noem has lost control and my colleagues in Washington can no longer ignore it. That's from Senator Jackie Rosen. Now I'm just going along, reading headlines. Trump's America is a secret policeman's paradise. Trump's Iowa reset undercut by economic realities on the ground. They say he's opening a shift in the gun policy because of this guy getting... No, he's not. He wants to get your guns away from you now, people. Now, he doesn't want you to have guns. Okay? Because he's up to no good then. When the Republican Party decides to take your guns, they're up to absolutely no good. Everybody's talking about Bill Belichick excluded from the Hall of Fame on his first ballot. I think that's pretty stupid, but, the NFL does some dumb things sometimes, and it must be Trump or somebody doesn't like him. And they're bending over to kiss his ass. Or he's a super Trump guy. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I don't look at him in political standing because he doesn't have any. He's a great coach, though. Let's see how he handles the college situation. I think he'll be gone from college this year. His girlfriend needs to keep her mouth shut, though, She's like a teenage groupie, She doesn't know what to talk about. Mulaney film is coming out today, I think. President's house because... Oh yeah, in Philly, so Washington's got a house in Philly, George Washington. They're going down and tearing nameplates and stuff that people that were imprisoned there or stayed there or whatever. It's Trump's attempt to rewrite history, and historians are going to have a lot of work to do if they want to bring the stuff back after he's gone, But like I said, him going doesn't necessarily mean anything's going to change. And politically speaking, economically maybe you get somebody in there that knows economics better than him. But all in all, I told you yesterday there's somebody out there that's trying to. I forgot what the group, but they're trying to impeach both Trump and JD, which means you get Roberts as president. And I'm not so sure that's any better that anybody wants to do, It's a bad situation there. That's why I think I always thought people picked vice presidents so they wouldn't get assassinated and they wouldn't get impeached because nobody wants to deal. Nobody wants to deal with the vice president, whoever the vice president is. Let's see, what else can I... Oh, they're trying to decide if they have enough votes to impeach Trump. I don't know. I read these articles where they from football, and they say it's confirmed new wide receiver, or it's confirmed, or something about Drake May and the New England Patriots. You go read the article. It has nothing to do with the headline whatsoever. The headline story does not exist in the article. And all it is you're making money for somebody because they get 25 cents a click, folks. You know? And then they go around after that, they turn around, they've got this audience lined up. They turn around and they get 50,000 a month from Pepsi or something like that, you know, to advertise it. I stay away. That's why I stay away from some of those ads. I don't want to, you know. Oh, that looks pretty. I'm just going through things, looking for stories to talk about, you know, and I don't see a lot of them, really. So, you got the Trump not. The two stories that I thought would be interesting today was Trump not going to the Super Bowl, and then they started this stuff this morning on the Kristi Noem getting rid of her, you know. So I don't know whether that's. I don't know whether that'll happen, and I think it probably will because she's bringing too much bad publicity, you know. Oh, God. See, the headlines are ridiculous. Here's one with a picture of Obama and Trump, and you will cry now. Fucking IQ exposed. That's not going to bother anybody. That's not even, you know. I don't. People might be curious about that, but that's, you know, from what 20 years ago or something. He hasn't taken a true IQ test in at least 20 years, longer than that probably. What was this? Great White. Oh man. So anyhow, hi guys, if you're there. I'll tell you what, my stomach's so messed up. I'm not going to be doing a live video today. So sorry, you know, and I hope you guys get to see this. And you know, I'm not going to do a live video because I really just don't feel good. It's my old age kicking in or something. I don't know. What's that, Lucy? I should do it anyhow? Alright, okay, I'll do it. I'll do a short one anyhow. So, there you have this, you know, even the Gestapo didn't run around wearing masks. You know, they didn't care if you knew who they were, you know. They didn't live in the towns that they were occupying or anything like that, you know. So you couldn't, you know, it was no big deal. But apparently these guys are so. But part of what it is how to explain what the deal is with them. They're afraid to show their faces because they are either been pardoned off of January 6th, they're part of the Proud Boys or some other terrorist organization. They're wanted criminals, you know. All that stuff is possible because you don't know who they are, all right? Now, police officers aren't afraid to go in and arrest you. They don't care if you know where they live, you know. They're not doing something that's horrible and illegal. that you're going to want to come to their house and kill them. You know, and they know if you shoot a police officer, the odds are you're not going to make it through trial. Even today, you know, they tell you, well, they're going to go and try. No, they're not. They ain't going to make it. So anyhow, what's new and exciting, people? That's it? Okay. Alright, I'm going to go try and do everything and set up my live video. It's going to be very late, but I'll see you on the other side. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button on the way out.